as we know, AI is helping a lot. I mean, AI models. These large language models like Gemini
Mhm.
or ChatGPT. They all get trained to a certain point of time.
Mhm.
So, and if you ask any question, it responds to those questions. So those models are available public, and it has all the public knowledge.
Mhm.
But the knowledge I'm talking is about with respect to an organization, and they
Mhm.
don't want to share all the information to the
Proprietary.
public. Yeah, that's all proprietary. And we need to have some models running within the organization that captures that knowledge and assist the support engineers.
Welcome to D50 After Dark. I'm your host, Mickey Bennett, and today we are going to have one more conversation with new Toastmasters member Krishna Ravulapalli, and he's going to tell us about his triumph at a hackathon. It's going to be a fun story. Stay tuned. Today's episode is brought to you by New Buffet in Addison, Texas. New Buffet is a Chinese buffet on Beltline Road in Addison, and this place is huge. They have plenty of seating, so you'll never be waiting in line, and they're constantly replacing the food, so it's always hot and fresh. And I'm reliably told that the sesame chicken is particularly delicious. So next time you're craving Chinese food, come down to New Buffet in Addison, Texas, and enjoy a meal. Welcome to D50 After Dark. I'm Mickey Bennett, and we have today Krishna Ravulapalli. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Mickey. It's great to be here.
Yes, it's great to have you. Now, you recently had a triumph, and we love a good triumph story at a hackathon. First, for those who don't know, what's a hackathon?
Hackathon is a way to showcase your innovation in a shorter period of time. We work day to day on solving the problems and working on your day-to-day products. But for a change, the companies encourage you to get the innovative ideas from you. So they conduct these hackathons. These hackathons run for 3 days, 4 days, or a week. Mostly 3 days. 1 day is for designing day, and the next 2 days for implementation, and the final day will be for presentation to judges. So you can come up with a new innovative idea and design it, how you can prototype it, and then make some basic implementation and showcase to the judges how it is feasible in your organization or anywhere else.
You know, it occurs to me that a hackathon is kind of like the IT industry's version of a club contest.
Exactly.
You use some good-natured competition to bring fun to innovating in the workplace.
Exactly. Yeah.
Very cool. So you recently had a hackathon in when was this?
It was in December 2025. My company conducts once a year towards the end of the year. It's almost a holiday time, and people get some time to relax and think about new ideas and how they can make use of it in the upcoming projects.
Very cool. So you're competing, you're competing by yourself or with a team?
Yeah, it's a team event. I mean, you can make a team from 3 to 8 members, but we are a full team of 8 members. And mostly everyone forms a 8-member team, and each member has their own role in delivering the product.
Yeah. So what is the innovation that you and your team came up with?
Yeah, we have been seeing support engineers in the sense the production support, and they have been spending a lot of time supporting the product. They can get a call at any time throughout the day or throughout the week or during the weekends as well. They have been spending a lot of time. And if you look at AI, and the developers are making use of AI. So you can look at the coding assistants like Copilot or Cursor. They are helping the developers in writing the code faster. If you give a scenario, and most of the times it is generating the code, and you can leverage that code and make use of it in your day-to-day development job. But what is there for the support engineers? There is nothing built right away for the support engineers.
So for those who aren't techies like us, Copilot is a product. It's an AI tool that software developers can use to help them write the code.
Correct.
But for a support engineer, which has a different role than just writing a lot of code, they don't have a similar tool yet.
Correct. Yeah, it's you can treat the support engineer like let's say the developer develops a product and it is deployed into the customer environments. And if there is a issue with the product, and we call the support engineers. Right?
Gotcha.
So for the support engineers also, we should have some mechanism to leverage the AI and get assistance like how developers are benefiting. That's the idea.
Okay. So your innovation was around using AI for these support engineers. And what exactly did your tool do?
Yeah. As we know, the engineers keep coming, developing, and leaving the organizations, or moving to some other roles, or some of the engineers can retire as well. So we are losing the tribal knowledge.
Mm,
The support engineers support many products. They don't support a single product.
mm-hmm,
So it's hard for them to get deeper understanding of each product.
mm-hmm.
So whenever they need assistance, they have to reach out the development teams. And if the development team member who developed that area in that product leaves the team, or goes for a vacation, or retires from the organization, it's hard for the support engineer to get the assistance. And the support engineers are the one who are directly facing the customers.
Gotcha.
So for any organization, the customer satisfaction is the primary goal.
Mm,
So we need some assistance for the support engineers. So we wanted to retain all the tribal knowledge of the developers, or not only developers. I mean, if there is a senior support engineer who is leaving the organization, then the junior support engineer who is assuming that role, it's hard for him uh, to remember all the things whatever the senior engineer told him.
yeah.
Right. I mean, if a knowledge transition happens, that is every knowledge transition, not only with respect to engineers, outside also, if you share some information, by the time it goes us to the other person, half of them can be lost.
Yeah.
So we want to retain that knowledge. So the knowledge can be retained using leveraging the AI.
So the support engineers, the middleman in a way between the client and the software developers, and it's their job to understand the product as well as they can, talk to the developers when they need more information. But because there's a lot of turnover with people, maybe the support engineers themselves, but also with the developers, sometimes the understanding of how a product works could be lost. So your idea is to capture that knowledge when someone leaves the company,
Correct.
and you used AI to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. As we know, AI is helping a lot. I mean, AI models, these large language models like Gemini or ChatGPT, they all get trained to a certain point of time.
Mhm.
So, and if you ask any question, it responds to those questions. So those models are available public, and it has all the public knowledge.
Mhm.
But the knowledge I'm talking is about with respect to an organization, and they
Mhm.
don't want to share all the information to the
Proprietary.
public. Yeah, that's all proprietary. And we need to have some models running within the organization that captures that knowledge and assist the support engineers.
Very cool. So I think that this is something that would actually be useful in a lot of different industries, not just in software development,
Correct.
because a lot of times you do have, as we call it, tribal knowledge that's not well documented, that can be lost when a valuable person leaves the
Mhm.
company. So you came up with your idea, your team did, you innovated, you tested it out, and then you had to present it.
Yeah. This is the interesting point which I want to highlight. Uh, one of the team members has to present, and as I said in my earlier episodes, I was the one who always run away from speaking opportunities.
Yeah.
But this time, uh, with the experience I have as a speaker in Toastmasters, uh, I volunteered myself to be a speaker, and my team agreed. Fortunately.
Wow.
They were
And you'd been in Toastmasters for about a month at this point.
exactly, yeah. I started giving presentations and getting the feedback, and so the similar way I wanted to present here as well. So I took the opportunity and presented in front of the judges,
Yeah.
and eventually the result is good, and we stood second place.
Second place. That's pretty good.
Mhm.
Were you scared?
Yeah, initially before the presentation, I was scared, but I prepared well.
Yeah.
It's like a prepared speech. I prepared my presentation and delivered well.
How long was the presentation?
It was a 15-minute presentation, and 10 minutes about the idea, and 10 minutes, um, including within the 10 minutes, we have to talk about the idea, and we need to talk about how we implemented, and the last 5 minutes is for demoing what we developed during that hackathon period.
Very cool. I love hearing about when people are able to take what they've learned in Toastmasters and bring it to other places like their workplace or their other communities and their churches. And it's not every day you hear someone so quickly being able to bring what they're doing in Toastmasters to somewhere other than Toastmasters. So that's really cool.
Yep.
Yeah. So now you're like the go-to guy to give technical demos at work.
Yeah, I got a little bit confidence and comfortable in taking the opportunities. That's how I got uh, I told myself to be in the podcast as well, and that's how I landed here as well.
Very cool. Very cool. And so I guess the next step is now that your teammates see how good you are, is to bring them to Toastmasters so that they can be good as well.
Yeah, everyone who looks at me, who knows me for a long time, can definitely see the improvement I have.
Yeah.
So they should be motivated.
They should. They should. They see your success, and they probably want that success for themselves.
Yep.
Very cool. Well, Krishna, it's been awesome talking to you. I love hearing triumph stories, and yours was a delight to hear. And do you have any parting words for our listeners before we go?
Yeah, for everyone, my sincere request is always slow down and see what's happening in your career, and if you feel you are stuck, and what makes you to progress. So slow down a bit and think about it, how you can achieve what you wanted to do. I would definitely say communication should be a gap to reach your next success point.
Or a bridge.
Yeah, communication will act as a bridge to reach your next goal.
Very cool. I love it. All right. Well, thank you very much, Krishna. It's been a pleasure. And to our listeners, thank you so much for joining us. It's been great. And we don't have our next guest scheduled yet. Maybe it will be you. If you are interested in being on D50 After Dark, please reach out to our producers, check us out, reach out to Tommy, and maybe you can be the next guest on D50 After Dark. I'm your host, Mickey Bennett. We'll see you next time.